Hey guys, Peyton Snakeback here again for another random video for you guys tonight. So, basically, I'm going to be showing you guys, I was going to do both DVD and Blu-ray, but what I'm going to do just now, because, I have to re-look up the DVDs a little bit more, I'm going to show just the Blu-rays of all the out-of-print Blu-rays I own. Now, there is one Blu-ray that is missing, because I didn't get it in the mail yet, because I just ordered it tonight. But the one out-of-print Blu-ray was the Night of the Living Dead remake from Twilight Zone. Yeah, but that would be in the pile. But I don't have it yet, because I just ordered it tonight. So, I'm going to show you the ones I do have, however. And these are in alphabetical order, so let's go ahead and get started. Get started, shall we? So the first one up is, we got Along Came a Spider. This is actually a really must-watch thriller, action, thriller mystery movie. Probably one of my favorite Morgan Freeman movies of all. I know they re-released this one not too long ago. That was a burn on demand. But the reason this is out of print is I think it was back then from 2013 to 2016. Because I know in 2016 that's when it ended. Warner Brothers had rights to put Paramount movies out, and this is from both of them, and this was released in 2015. This was when they were still releasing stuff like this, like the Friday the 13th said. That's out of print now. I know remember when they released them from the in those double packs. But I really love this one. But definitely a really must-watch movie. I actually talked to her, Monica Parter, right here, who did Saw, the first Saw movie, and the Last House on the Left remake. She's actually a really nice person. But yeah, but definitely check this one out. But this one is out of print. I found this one on eBay. Goes up to this particular one goes up to $70 to $80. I mean, this one was so damn expensive. Apocalypto, really great movie. I have my DVD as well. I kept, but I also ordered this one on eBay. A lot of these ones I ordered online. Most of them, but I know this one goes up to a lot of money, and the reason this one went out of print was Mel Gibson or something, he was doing his own little stupid stuff back then, and of course they didn't want someone who did stupid stuff to be involved with Disney, and of course this was kind of Touchstone was kind of like a Disney company. But I do love this movie, though. It's one of those movies where you have to read the subtitles, but it's actually a must-watch movie, because they don't really talk in the movie too often. I mean, I think they do in, probably half the movie, and then, but, the first half, but then, the rest of it, they don't talk that much. But just watch it. It's absolutely amazing. The original Black Christmas, this certain edition is out of print. But as far as I know, because, a lot of Scream Factory titles have gone out of print. This particular one is out of print. This was from a company called Critical Mass. I think they only released 2 Blu-rays. This one and another movie. I can't really think of what that other one was called. But this one, of course, is a must-watch. That new remake that I saw in theaters with Blumhouse, that was not worth watching. But this one, however, is a classic. Bubble. This movie right here, I actually found at a Dollar Tree about a year ago. I know recently they had lots of people were finding another out-of-print one called Driven with Sylvester Stallone. But unfortunately I couldn't find it, because I couldn't find the good stuff at my local ones. But since I heard it's out of print, I'll definitely be on the lookout for that. I'm not going to get it online. If I come across it in the store, I'll definitely get it. But this one, from what I remember, was actually kind of a strange movie. I can't really remember exactly what happened in this one, but the only reason I got it was because, the way these baby heads look, they look so creepy, Yep, but that's that. And, of course, everyone knows this is out of print. The original Dawn of the Dead. And this is actually the only one they actually released on Blu-ray in the U.S. This is the original Anchor Bay one. This is when Blu-rays were new. Such a great movie. I do love the remake, too. But this one, goes up to $100. But a must-watch one. Now, this version right here, I think this version's out of print, but as far as I know, they did release this from Scream Factory. But and you can still get that as far as I know, but it's the original Day of the Dead, not the shitty remake that came out. This is the 1985 film. I think this one came out the same time this one did, the Dawn of the Dead one. But really cool zombie flick. Alright, this one, of course, goes up to a couple $100. But I did find it on eBay for a good price. I think it was like about $50. I won it off I think it was like an auction. But Dead Alive. Not the best zombie movie, but I do love that cover, though. But this one goes up to $200. This thing's out of print, like it's so hard to find. I mean, you can find probably the DVD, because the DVD's out of print, too. I mean, I saw the DVD copy in, like, stores a couple times. Kind of regretted not getting it, but, you know, this is actually, it's a strange movie, but, you know, it's still worth having because of how valuable it is. But, yep, that is that. Dolls, and like I said, a lot of Screen Factory ones went out of print, but this one I actually found at a Salvation Army for $2.99. This one goes up to $40 now, because, you know, I talked about it before, you know, in that Screen Factory video I did, but a lot of the Screen Factory ones from MGM went out of print, and this is an MGM one. But yep, dolls, cool doll flick, by the way. Chucky's better though. This double pack with Dr. Giggles and Otis. Now, you have to get the set for Dr. Giggles, but I know they released Otis in a standalone Blu-ray edition. But I do believe, I think it was Germany. Germany released a region-free Blu-ray of that. If you want to get that one separate, standalone, you have to get it from the Germany website. But Dr. Giggles was actually kind of a cool one about this. Anyway, Dr. Giggles was one about, like, this, you know, Larry Drake plays this doctor who kills people, if they're not taking care of themselves. It was actually a pretty cool flick. One I forgot to mention in the Grossed Out, video, because I think the one that grossed me out was that ice cream scene. Like, him, like, getting the ice cream, like, sticking the tube in that girl's, throat and getting the ice cream out. That part, ugh. This one I just recently got. I did not show it in my DVD or Blu-ray update yet, but I will in a future video. This double pack of The Food of the Gods and Frogs. I've not seen any of these ones, but it is a Screen Factory from MGM. But yeah, I just got this one. I have not watched it yet, but you will see a future review of this one. Set that aside. I think this one just went out of print. The Garbage Pail Kids movie. I just recently talked about this one in an update. Really cool movie. Very strange, but it was actually pretty cool. And it's also from MGM Screen Factory. This one is surprisingly out of print. This one, from what I remember, it was actually kind of a fun thriller movie. But Gothica on Blu-ray, surprisingly out of print. And like I said, from what I remember, this one was actually kind of cool, but I actually found this one at a pawn shop. I'm glad I got it when I did, because I didn't know how valuable it was, because I heard it, something about it went out of print. I'm like, oh, that's out of print? I looked it up, and it's like $40. They went up for like $40-some on Amazon, so I'm glad I found this one when I did. Alright, of course, we got the Hitcher remake. You know, rewatching this one again, you know, this one was actually just as good as the original. It's kind of like the same story, you know, but it's way different. But this is actually the Canadian release. This, you know, from Alliance. You know, but I actually thought this was actually a really cool remake. Yeah, but this one is out of print. I know another Canadian Blu-ray from that company went out of print, which was the Black Christmas, the 2006 remake. Whorehouse on Highway 5 is out of print. You know, this one wasn't the best one, but I am going to keep it because of how valuable it is. Because I saw it online for $300, so, but I do like that cover, though. It's actually kind of a neat cover. This is from Vinegar Syndrome. And because I think that the only reason that went out of print because it was a limited edition. The I Spit on Your Grave double feature. Now this one is mainly out of print for the original one, which I know everyone hates the original one. I like it. I kind of like this one just as much as the I Spit on Grave remakes. What I like about the remake is, it's very, the death scenes are way different. It wasn't like the same. It was kind of the same story, but they changed it around a bit. That's what I liked about it. And the thing with the gore scenes were actually great in that one. But as far as I know, the standalone edition of this one is in print. However, the original one with this, or standalone, is out of print. But I actually found this at a FYE for about $5, so it's pretty neat. This is one I saw at a pawn shop, and I regretted not getting it. Finally found it on eBay, and it came with a slipcover, too, and I'm keeping the slipcover since that's going to be valuable as well, since this movie's valuable. Jonah, a VeggieTales movie. You know me, I love VeggieTales. I used to watch this show as a kid. But this is actually the movie that came out back in 2002, and this came out from Lionsgate. Not the best movie, but, it is, like I said, some of these ones I have are not the best movies, but they're cool to have because of how valuable they are. Like that one was not great. I like the other movie that came out better, like the Pirates That Don't Do Anything. I like that one a little bit better. Monster. This one I had a hard time finding. It was a pain in the ass to find this one on Blu-ray. I had the DVD, and my mom loves this movie, but I could never find the Blu-ray, and I actually found it one day on eBay for like $20, so that was actually cool. I actually found it like that. So, this is actually based on the true story about Aileen Wuornos, the girl who, was like a prostitute and killed all these guys. This one was actually probably one of the better, like, true story movies. I really liked this one a whole lot. I remember seeing that one in theaters. The original Mother's Day, this is out of print. I've always loved this movie. This is, because, the new Anchor Bay, some of those ones from the new Anchor Bay are out of print. I love this one so much. Such a must-watch movie. May not be for everyone, just to let you guys know. My Bloody Valentine, the original one. But, here's the thing about this. This was out of print for a very long time, but I'm going to put it in there anyway, because in a way it kind of feels like it still is. But, they did re-release this from Scream Factory, which is kind of cool, since, I know a lot of people were looking for this, and now they can get it. Now it's been re-released. But originally, when this was out of print, this went up to $90-some. But now, ever since the Scream Factory release came out, it's like $20. So it's just like, damn, I just wish I would have got it by that price, But I ended up getting this for $35. So, but really cool slasher. I do like this one. I do like the remake as well. Alright, Gun Massacre. This is from Code Red. This is the only Code Red Blu-ray I got, I do believe. Not the greatest slasher movie, but this is cool to have because this is first of all, it's the original uncut version. And this was a limited edition, I think, to 777 copies. I have to cover that part. There's a nudity part on there. Hope the camera didn't see it. But yeah, really cool movie. May not be for everyone. This one, I actually thought it was the, I didn't know when I ordered this that this was actually the Canadian release, but, I think the Canadian release is out of print as well. But, I kind of like, The Lost Boys better than this, but this was my mom's recommendation, and it was alright. I'm still going to keep it because of how valuable it is, Near Dark. But yeah, but this is actually the Canadian release, so, but I do believe the Canadian release is still out of print as well, which I think, what's it? Maple Pictures is a Canadian company, I do believe. The Relic, not the best monster movie, but, cool to have. Just like all the other ones, cool, out-of-print ones to have in the collection. Same thing with this one. This one's not perfect, but, it's cool to have, because, a lot of movies from this company went out of print, but it was, Tales from the Crypts, Ritual, from, this is from the, Echo Bridge, but I still need to get those other ones that came out from Scream Factory, like the Demon Knight and the Bordello of Blood. I still need to get those. I haven't gotten those yet. So, Yep, I will order those at some point, and you'll see it, of course, in a future update video, but, now, these ones just recently went out of print. I'm glad I got them when I did. They're ones I've been wanting to upgrade for a while, especially the second one, but it's, the Sleepaway Camp sequels. I've always loved these movies, you know, even, and, you know, I know I've always liked the, Return to Sleepaway Camp, but, you know, watching that one now, I do realize why everyone hates that one, because I know, like, it's one of those movies that's a bad movie. It's a fun bad movie. You know, especially, you know, wanted to upgrade too, because when I got the DVD of that, it was actually the Canadian release, but they cut out the death scenes. Like, they cut them all out. So, glad I upgraded. I always liked that picture as well, with her, with the Freddy Krueger glove and the Jason mask, and there's like a chainsaw right there, you know, Leatherface, and Sleepaway Camp 3 was actually kind of cool as well. And by the way, these are also from MGM, in case you guys are wondering. Okay, we got another Scream Factory. This one is not MGM, but I don't know why this went out of print, though, to be honest. But it was these aren't the best ones, you know, but it's cool to have, you know, because of the value. But it's the Slumber Party Massacre sequels on Blu-ray. You know, Slumber Party Massacre 2 and Slumber Party Massacre 3. The first one's the great one. It's always going to be, because it was, you know, rewatching that one, it was kind of more like, you know, a serious slasher movie. You know, these ones, however, like, especially this one, it was kind of more like a Freddy Krueger one. This one, I don't believe it was originally going to be called Slumber Party Massacre 3. I forgot what it was originally going to be called. But I know it wasn't supposed to be part 3 of the Slumber Party Massacre movies. But, yep, that's that. Terror Train is out of print. Scream Factory, once again, we got, yeah, there's one more Scream Factory I got that's going out of print. But, I know they released this one from, I think it was Code Red or Scorpion releases. But, really cool one. Jamie Lee Curtis movie. Now, this one, I just heard it's going out of print, so I'm glad I got this one when I did. The Town That Dreaded Sundown. This is the original one from 1975 or 76. Once again, MGM. And this actually comes with a bonus movie, too. It comes with the Victors, which is also on Blu-ray. I can't remember for certain if that one on Blu-ray is going out of print. To be honest, I can't really remember. But, yeah, but that's that. Alright, here's one of my favorite anthology horror movies that's going out of print. Twilight Zone, the movie, on Blu-ray. I love this movie, Steven Spielberg. Such a great one. And the last one I got, this one was also a pain in the ass to find. And you know me, I love the show. The first one's out of print. And I think the double pack that came out from 20th Century Fox is out of print. But as far as I know, the sequel isn't. But this is the X-Files Fight the Future. This one's out of print. And, you know, I used to not like this one when I first watched it. I watched it on demand years ago. But, you know, rewatching it now, I like it a lot better than how I used to. But I really like this one a whole lot. Yeah, but this one is surprisingly out of print. I'm glad I got this one I did, because I think it's even more expensive. I think I got it when it was like $30 online. And this is another one, too, which I saw it at the mall, FYE, years ago. And I didn't get it when I had the chance, and I regretted it big time. And now I don't regret it anymore, because I have it right here in my hands. But that is it of my out-of-print collection. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later.